right, here we go. Tyler Bodovetz, 165-pounder. You're a junior. You're also a leader of this team, right? One of the leaders. Is it important to you to be a leader on this team here?
Absolutely. I think everybody's a leader in their own way. Some might be leading by example, others might be vocal leaders. And I think, within this team, we try to embrace what everybody brings to the table in terms of their leadership. But yeah, for me, it's important to be a leader in, ways that I can bring it, special ways I can bring it to the table.
I would imagine one of those ways is your success on the mat. You regional qualifier last year, taken 6th, right?
Yes, sir.
So not quite where you needed to be probably in your mind, but still leading when it comes to on the mat. How important is it for you to show your progress that you've made on the mat to the rest of your team?
It's important, but I also think it's a reflection of the guys that pushed me in the room. I think it's like a two-way street. We're going to have more success on the mat with the more success we have in the room drilling. Even goes beyond the mat. With academics, we all push each other. So I think it's honestly a reflection of the culture shift we have happening here.
I love what you said about academics because I just get to visit rooms and I get to see sweat and I get to see hard work. How do you push each other academically? I'm curious.
Yeah, we have study tables. We compete with our GPAs. So I know, we have a group chat with the coaches, and they'll throw random GPAs in there, and we'll all just try and battle and have the highest. Honestly, it's just for bragging rights and Scholar All-American's a big goal for everybody, so I think that's another incentive to just compete with the grades.
I suppose you can never take the wrestler out of any aspect of your life, right? And it'll always carry on, which is awesome about this sport. Tell me about your goals on the mat this year.
On the mat, I'd love to be an All-American, but not only that, I'd love to see a lot of my guys come down there and be All-Americans with me. Especially with the way we're training this year, I think we've taken it up a whole notch. Which is very important if you want to have a successful program. You just got to keep taking that next step, even though it gets harder and harder. It would just be to, be an All-American, have some other guys there with me, All-American.
Tell me about the program changes. You've said it, take it up a notch. A couple of other guys I've talked to are talking about those level changes. What is the program doing here, and how far have you seen it come?
Yeah, leaps and bounds. From my freshman year to now, it's like a complete 180. Just our culture, BBZ, you gotta be within here to really know what it's about. But it's taking everything to the next level, and it's not easy. We have a couple guys, who might get it a little better than others. But I think that's important when you have this culture shift, is that we all stick together and bring each other up as we go, because it's not easy. Back in high school, it was the same way. I think I'm in a different position now to better help the underclassmen sort of adapt. It's fun.
Where are you from? Where'd you go to high school?
I'm from Streetsboro, so 2 hours northeast of here.
Not too far. You're an Ohio boy, right?
Yes, sir.
What brought you to Ohio Wesleyan?
Back when I was a senior in high school, I wanted to go to Case Western. They had really good academics, but it was very expensive. And this school I had second to none with the academics. Because in D3, D1, D2, you're a student athlete. Student comes first. So for me, it was prioritizing that I have a good education, and then to back that up, I had 2 great coaches at the time. We have a new assistant coach who's filling in, doing an excellent job of developing me as a young man. So
that's awesome. All right, man, I appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you this year. We're going to be watching you. You have anything else for us?
No, sir. Thank you. Go Bishops.